Hey, welcome back, Moto Tubers. Today we're going to be doing simple brake parts, late model Dyna. These are all genuine Harley parts. Let's get to it. These little guys here are quite expensive, very much needed. If you don't replace these, you end up with brake pads that don't sit right, and your pads overheat, and your rotor overheats. So this one here, as you can see, has a little O-ring right there. Make sure that's on it. Sometimes they forget to put that on at the factory. Here's your part numbers. With the part, should be about the same. And I'll show you that in a second. Here's the tools you're gonna need. T40, 1/4 inch, 12 point. It's pretty simple to do these. As you can see, I've already loosened the caliper, but you'll get the point. And also, this is not necessarily a how-to. More or less, all these late model Dynas are going to be about the same, but I wanted to use this time to talk about the channel and talk a little bit about what to expect here. So I'm going to get to it and I'll just start chatting. What should you guys expect out of this channel? Anything and everything motorcycle related. I became passionate about motorcycles at an early age. For whatever reason, motorcycles didn't become part of my life until I was 18. That was about 20 years ago. And there's the pads. Anyway, and here's the caliper. I always take it and wrap it up. Make sure it's not gonna ding anything here. You don't wanna cause any scuffs. Like I said, 18. I got on my first 2 wheels, saved up my own money, bought a motorcycle right out of the high school parking lot. It was a dirt bike, Honda 250. And rode it home that day, and I've been on 2 wheels since. This channel, what I'd like to do is bring you some how-to videos, some what not to do videos, also riding videos. We'll do some stunt videos, startup videos, restoration video. Hopefully you enjoy the content. A like and a subscribe would be great. I'm gonna go ahead and pull out the old shims that are in these. I will speed this video up for that. So here's a little view of what the parts and tools layout looks like for this brake job. As you can see, those are the old shim parts. Pretty wore down, actually bent. And that bolt there's got wear in it from where the brake pads sit. And here you can see the new one. Okay, here we go with the first shim. Check the spacing. Make sure it's not rubbing and it's set right. Good to go. Here you can see how the brake pads set into that shim. It's just essentially a guide. Everything's sitting good. I always take the old part and the new part and line them up. Make sure that they're the same. Make sure the tabs are all in the right spot. Let's put it on. Notice there's a small tab and a larger tab there. Those coincide with the tab placement holes inside the caliper. I'll show you that now. So here we are looking inside the caliper. You can see there's those tab placement holes right there. The bottom one's larger, top one's smaller. The shim goes in here. like that. After you've popped this in, just do an inspection. Make sure those are in place. Make sure nothing's rubbing or off. This looks good to go. Let's put the brake pads in. Now, if there's one thing I've learned, that there's plenty of ways to do things, but we're gonna go ahead and put these new brake pads in. I know that I've learned a lot by just observing. So let's kick this off. While these were out, I should say this, I cleaned them real good. Got all the old debris and made sure the threads were good to go. Checked and made sure they weren't stripped out or anything. Here's your 1/4 inch 12 point. There you have it. Brake pads and new shims installed. Catch you next time.